Thank you. What, baby? Fridge. Want some milk? There was some boats going by earlier. Huh? Okay, I'm fixing some cereal.
Riley, she had my towel. Wait.
That's not your towel. Your towel's on your chair. Apologize.
Sorry, Abby.
Your food's right here.
Oh, where did our arms go?
No, you want to.
It's gonna latch onto you, Riley.
No, it's not gonna. It's not gonna.
Came in, it's starting to get cloudy and like sprinkle a little bit, but we possibly have another hurricane coming in, so we just came in from swimming all day. It's like a little dot. Of course, I'm home now. I didn't have time to really talk about what happened when we were there, because we were just enjoying the moment and enjoying the kids and everything. So we're obviously home now. My mom is still here. She goes home this weekend. And sorry if you can hear, Layla's taking a nap and her sound machine is on. Brad just got home early, so he took Emmy and went to pick up the two older kids, Riley and Bella. So I'm at home and my mom's at home, but my daughter's sound machine is on. But so basically, not to drag it out too much, but to kind of and like let you know what happened. We get to the beach house the first evening. Brad's still at work. I get groceries. She told me that she had the pump thing on, and there was like a little book and it says, you know, don't touch the pool equipment stuff or whatever. Well, when we got there, there was a bunch of little crabs all in the pool, and she said that was a common thing. They have like a little nest because it's literally right in front of the beach water. It's the Sound, so basically it's still the ocean, but it's just a little area where there's not like a lot of waves. So I asked her if there was a net. She says, no, there's not a net, but the pool guy will come on Thursday. So we're like, okay, well, so we swam, the kids swam. It was fine. They didn't really bother us. And the kids were actually playing with them and stuff like that. So it was fine. So we swam. We enjoyed the pool. Brad got home early, actually. She let him, like, he got done with work. So because we were at the beach house and enjoying it, she said Brad could leave work early. So he comes. He's looking at the house and, you know, looking at the pool. He doesn't really like cold water, but he noticed. So just to let you know, in case you're new here, I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, ages 11, 7, 3, and 2. We have Irish twins, and Brad's a crane operator. So anyways, he's like kind of like, I don't know if your husband does this or not, but like he looks at everything, like messes with everything. Like when we visit somewhere new, the doctor's office, like he's constantly like opening drawers and stuff like that. I know a lot of men that are like that. So he noticed that there was a heater attached to like the pool area, I guess, where you can like heat up the pool. And Megan had even said like you can heat the pool up, and the pool was fine to us. It wasn't super, super cold, but he cannot stand any type of cold water. So he was like, oh, I can probably turn that on. So he went messing with stuff to try to turn on the pool heater. All of the, what is it called? I cannot think of what it's called. The thing that pushes out the water. One of them was turned on, the others were not. And the main one was turned on, so where it could push the dirt to the section where you clean it or whatever. Gosh, what are they called? I cannot think of what it's called. Leave in comments if you know what I'm talking about, because it's driving me crazy. The jets, is that what it's called? I don't know if that's what it's called on a pool. But anyways, so the girls are in the pool. Bella's kind of leaning on the side of the pool. I'm sitting down. I'm not going to get emotional. I'm sitting down in the pool. It just like, it was such a like scary, weird experience. Brad's over there switching switches and stuff. And he's like, oh, they have lights in the pool. There's lights around the pool. And I guess he flipped the switch for the breaker or for the lights. I'm not sure. All of a sudden, it's not painful. Like, I don't remember it hurting. But all of a sudden, so I'm sitting in the water. The water is halfway up my leg. Like, I'm not all the way in. The bottom of my feet starts shaking, like, on its own. Just the bottom of my feet. They start shaking, like, tremendously. And then it starts going up my leg. Then my daughter, Isabella, who's 7, she starts screaming. I realize what's happening. I can't get up. I can't. Hopefully you can't hear the air conditioner. My mom came in, and I feel funny. Like, I can vlog in front of people, but I feel funny. I don't know. I can do it in front of Brad, but I feel funny, even though she watches, hey mom, all of our vlogs. But my mom was there too when this happened. But anyways, so I started feeling shaking up my legs, and then I heard Bella screaming, and I couldn't stand up. Like, I went to stand up, and it felt like something literally was holding my feet down. Like, I could not get up, and realized what was happening. So I screamed out to Brad, it's electrocuting us, or it's shocking us, something like that, because I wasn't quite sure what was going on, but I said something to that, and he quickly turned whatever he turned on off. And as soon as he turned it or did something, the whole time I was trying to lift up my legs. I never stopped. I just, sorry, my phone's going off. Bella has cheer practice tonight. So like a mom, I'm sitting here multitasking. But the whole time I never stopped trying to get up. So as soon as he flipped that switch to turn it off, I was able to like get up. So I just rolled, like jumped up or whatever. And I went to get the girls, and he grabbed who he could grab. And then we were fine. I didn't keep shaking. I wasn't in pain. Of course, it scared me. It scared Isabella. The girls didn't seem to notice anything. So I don't know if they had anything done to them. I'm not sure. But they looked perfectly fine. I was, of course, panicking and scared. I'm like, what do we do? Do we go to the doctor? Are we okay? And my mom and Brad said we should be fine. But so nothing entered us, nothing exit out. Like, it wasn't like a bolt of lightning or like a, I don't know, like, I guess it was, I don't know if it was a, I don't know if anybody else has been through this or know what I'm talking about. It wasn't like we got like electric, like something went in me and then I had to exit or like go to our hearts or something like that. So I don't know what that would be called, like what happened to us, like shocked, I guess. I don't know, because we didn't really get like shocked by, it was more like electrocuted in a way. I don't know how to explain it. But everyone seemed fine. Of course, it scared the crap out of me. And then I didn't want to get back in the water anymore. But he was like, so everything's turned off. It should be fine. And so I got it. But it was still like the mom and me. I was still like scared about it. So, of course, he felt horrible. But at the same time, he was like, it's fine. You guys are fine. It was just a real weird experience. And so now I get it. What happens to people when that happens to them and they're in the water. You can't move. Like, I could not move at all. So if I was like, say I was like swimming and that was happening, you probably would drown if no one was around. Like, say the pool was like that and I jumped into the pool and that's happening and someone's trying to rescue you, it's going to happen to them. Luckily we were all above the water. They had life preservers on. It was just my feet in the water, but like I see what they're saying now when people, because I started Googling this because it happened to me, so I was just curious about it, so I started doing some research, and it says like a lot of people drown from this. Like, it's not talked about. Like, there's a shortage in the lights or something like that because you're trying to decorate your pool and everybody thinks it's pretty, but you're not thinking about that's electricity. And if there's something wrong or you don't know and you go and you jump in your pool, you're gonna shake and you're gonna drown. So I did see where like they have things where you can buy and you can like stick it in your pool and it tells you if everything's okay or not before you jump in. I think that's something a lot of people maybe should think about or look into. I know it sounds a little obsessive and a little crazy, but going through this myself, it's like I definitely would like look into that, because you don't think about things. Like, I'd never going to this house and getting into the pool and going swimming thought about like, oh my gosh, that's gonna happen to us. Like, no, you don't sit around thinking about stuff like that. So maybe if you have a pool, or if it's like an older pool and you have lights and things like that, maybe get it looked at and checked out just to make sure everything's okay, because that was crazy. I don't know if the owners knew that was like that or not. We did make them aware of it just because I don't want that to happen to someone else or for it to happen like worse, you know. So it was a very pretty hard experience. If you're new, I do have past trauma, and so I have anxiety from that, and so of course it stirred up my anxiety really bad. But I'm really proud of myself because I was able to calm down. I hear Layla. I was able to calm down and, you know, relax and continue our trip after that, which is something I normally wouldn't be able to do. But definitely was a pretty weird experience. When Isabella gets home, I'll ask her if she wants to share her experience on it, because it was mostly her and I that got affected by it. So I'll see if she wants to talk about it. But my mom, Brad, my oldest son, everyone was present during it. My son wasn't affected by it. He wasn't even in the pool, and he seemed to have been, like, he was okay. Like, I didn't scare him or anything, because I didn't really cry. I didn't really like say it was painful, because it wasn't. There was no pain whatsoever. It was just shaking me. So yeah, I'll see if Isabella would like to talk about it when she gets home as well. Tell them about how what happened in the pool when Daddy pushed that button accidentally and we're at the pool. Do you want to tell them what it felt like to you? I already told them the whole story. So what did it feel like to you?
When it shocked me, it felt like, and then that's when I ran out of the pool.
Was it your whole body shaking or just your legs?
It was like right here. Even though my this part of my legs weren't like covered, it still like shocked my whole legs. It
were
was,
you
like,
not in the
right
pool all the way?
No, not all the way. It was only just like right here
Oh, okay.
that shocked.
Yeah, so all of this was in the water.
Yeah.
So it got you up to here. So was it just shaking?
Yeah, it was just like shaking.
Yeah, that's how Mommy's was too. It didn't hurt, it just was shaking all over. So it was just the bottom part of your legs to here?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness you weren't all the way in the water. But yeah, so I told them the whole story, but I didn't know if you'd want to tell your side of it because you were in there with me. So I just had my bottom, like, from my knee down, like, sitting on the side of the pool, but she was, like, all the way in the water up to her waist, pretty much. So yeah, guys, so that was a pretty scary experience, but we're okay. It's just, I just feel like it doesn't get talked about enough. Like, I don't hear about it enough. Like, I heard about something happening to a man in Vegas, which was absolutely horrible. So just, like, best believe I was pretty shook up after it happened. Like, it's pretty scary,
rough.
crazy thing, you know, you don't think about. So,
Because if it happens to you, sometimes you might think that it's going to happen to you like that person had it. But sometimes you're lucky enough that you don't get the same thing as
that's
another
very
person.
true. Yeah.
So you should be thankful for what you have.
Yeah, yeah, it is very true what she's saying. Like, luckily it wasn't bad like other people have gone through. It wasn't like, you know, we're still here, we're okay. But I know other people have experienced that and have a different outcome. So it's just something you don't hear much about unless it happens to you, or, like, you know, a lot of times I don't hear things like this going around. So just check your pool, guys. Check your lights. Make sure there's no shortages. Make sure your water is okay, because...
And make sure, do not touch anything that they say.
Do not touch buttons if you're in the pool. Do not do any of that, because
it
you
shocks you.
literally have no idea what's going to happen. So just be very careful, because things that you don't even think about are possible, and it's sad and it's crazy, but it's just the way it is. And you just, like, never in my life would I think, like, that would happen, like getting in the pool. Like, it just didn't register to me. Like, you think about drowning and things like that, but you don't think about that. And a lot of people end up drowning because it kind of shakes your body, and it's like you don't have control over your body. So if, like, say you're, like, in the water all the way, it would do your whole body and you wouldn't be able to swim. And so sadly people drown because you can't swim, you can't move. And, like, if you're just by yourself, that's why they say it's best not to swim by yourself, because even if you're not getting electrocuted or shocked, you could get a cramp or anything. So if you are kids and you're watching, make sure you always, like, swim with someone. Make sure you have someone close by, or that they know you're swimming, because accidents and things happen all the time and you can't control it. And so it's better just to be on the safe side of things, because precaution, because you just never know. And I am that type of mom. I'm like a precaution. They call me helicopter mom, because I'm always like, well, don't do that because this can happen. Don't do that because that can happen. I'm always like that. But even if you're like that, things are still out of your control. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video. Please like and subscribe. Please give us likes and comments. It helps our channel tremendously. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're getting close. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and supporting our family and watching our family. It means so much to me. If you are new here, we hope you join our family. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 4. Brad's a crane operator, ages 7, 11, 3, and 2.
I'm 7.
She's 7. She's got her cheer outfit on because we just went to her cheer pictures today. That'll be in the weekend vlog. But anyways, if you aren't subscribed, join our family. Leave comments down below. We love chatting with you guys. People love talking back and forth. So
And make sure to watch Mr. Beast.
I'm promoting this channel. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.